Hi, it's Thursday and I'm working from home today. It's around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Bodnar's auction has been going off since about 11 o'clock this morning. I'm gonna head on over there in about a half an hour or so. I'm only going to catch maybe the last third of the auction, but we'll see if there's anything good. It's worth taking a look. Okay, so on Thursday, we did wind up going to Bodnar's auction. Got there really late. By the time we got in, got our number, most of the tables they had gone through most of the tables. We did manage to buy two things, which I'll show you in a second here. The first was, it was kind of strange because it was out there. I only saw it just for a moment, but nobody was bidding on it. So I bid $5 and I got it. It was this Coca-Cola wooden tray. Has this Coke pack here. There's a Coke metal bucket, a snow globe with a Coke polar bear, and some Coke wallpaper borders. So for $5, got an outstanding deal here. This sells for about $25, $30. The bucket I could easily get 10 for. The tray another 10. This probably another 10. This is a wallpaper border. It has the Coca-Cola symbol and the Coca-Cola polar bear on it. I have this up on auction on eBay. I just put it up. Starting bid 26. Buy it now for 35. And based on the comps, I think I'll have no problem getting it. So for $5, real good buy. Real happy with this. Okay, for the second thing we bought at the auction, it's something I'd never ever bought or sold before. Is jewelry. They had many cases of jewelry laid out, and the bidding was a number of people that were bidding on different sections, different showcases of jewelry. I decided to give it a shot, so I invested about $80 in buying a whole bunch of jewelry, and you really can't see it, but it's all thrown in a box here. It was nicely laid out in the showcase. It looked real nice. I bought this. I'm gonna figure out how to sell it. I think I'm gonna get a nice display rack and nicely display it and sell it. Maybe take it down to Columbus. I think it'd be kind of difficult to sell it online, but we'll see. But I will update in later videos when we do sell it. So, Coke package and jewelry from Bodnar's auction. I'm happy with that. Next time, though, I'm going to try to get to the auction earlier because I think I missed quite a few great buys. And last night, made a late night decision. I'm going to Columbus today. So, it's going to be in the low 50s today. Hopefully, we'll have a halfway decent turnout. I have some albums with me, some vinyl records and some books and a few assorted knickknacks here and there. So we'll see how we do. Okay, so the way it works here at Columbus is the daily vendors wait online. So the gate opens up at 6:30. I've been online since about 5:30 or so. And I'm, I don't know, 20 or 30 cars deep. Cars wrap around. If you have a seasonal spot, you have to be here before 6:30, otherwise you'll lose it to one of the dailies. So definite advantage getting a seasonal spot is that you know where you're going to be. You don't have to get here until 6:30. Otherwise, if you're daily, you have to wait online. And again, I've been here since about 5:30. Gates open up at 6:30. Okay, so a recap of Columbus. We did okay. We had a pretty good day. We did put some of the jewelry out, some of the lower end jewelry we had bought at the Bodnar's auction the prior Thursday. $24 in sales on the jewelry, but again, only had a few pieces out. The books that I had highlighted in episode 12, and that big, I bought 300 books. Put some of the books out, sold $38 worth of books. The Purdue College banner, which was from episode 13. We sold that for $10, which we bought for $1, sold it for $10, so happy with that. And the rest of the sales were record albums. I had some excess records from my collection I sold off, made about $280 or so on that. So overall, had a pretty good day. Did buy one thing that was kind of interesting at Columbus. The table right across from me had a few 8-tracks out. I'm very careful now when I buy 8-tracks because I think it's a tough thing to turn around and sell. But this is Eagles Hotel California 8-track, still sealed. So it's kind of interesting. Again, you see them unsealed all the time. Sealed, you hardly ever see. So as an experiment, we're going to put this up on eBay, see where it goes. I'm expecting to get about $20 for this. Might be a little higher, might be a little lower, but I'll put it up on eBay and we'll do a follow-up once it sells. Okay, let's take a look at a couple eBay sales we had over the weekend. Okay, the first sale we're going to look at, we sold some Hard Rock Cafe pins. These were some of the pins that we took a look at. We took a look at in episode 12. We bought a lot of 90 pins, so we started putting them up for auction. Sold the first lot here. 4 pins sold for $30. Very happy about that. That actually we sold that a couple days ago. That shipped out on Saturday. The next thing we're looking at here is a game, Dr. Mario Game Boy. Actually, was new in the box. We got a steal of a buy last year. We bought a bunch of video games for $5 each. So this one sold for $15 plus shipping. That'll be going out. That went out today. We also have a Donkey Kong with box and manual. That sold for $36. So again, bought it for $5, sold for $36. Real happy about that. That just shipped out today also. And the great thing is that these are all under 13 ounces, so it gets to go first class mail. So it's a cheap ship. Also sold a broken Ronald McDonald watch. It came in a large lot of things that we bought from Bodnar's. So $9 for it. So it's not working. So hopefully the guy can get it working. So for $9, I had it listed for $12. He gave me an offer for $9, so I sold that for $9. So those are the 4 recent sales we had this past weekend. As far as active auctions go, I have a Game Boy Mortal Kombat complete in box. Priced at $30 starting bid. A little more than an hour left. Got 146 views on this, which is a hell of a lot, I thought. 11 people watching, no bids, but I'm expecting that there will be some last-minute bids coming in on this. Another Game Boy game, which something Hinky Alien. 26 views, 2 watchers, no bids, a little more than an hour left. Starting bid at we started at $24.80, so hopefully we'll get a bid on that. Game Boy Bart Simpson, Escape from Camp Deadly, $29.99. We do have 1 bid, 5 watchers, about an hour and 20 minutes left. Hopefully we'll get a couple more bids coming in on that. And again, all these Game Boy games you pay $5 each on, so turning a nice little profit there. This is one that's turning out really well. Game Boy Yoshi and Yoshi's Cookie, both in box. $46 or 6 bidders so far, 13 watchers. So it has 1 day left, so that's going to be a nice sale. The post office box that we highlighted in a previous episode, we're putting it up there for $40. So far, 34 views, no watchers, no bids, but we'll see if it sells. I think this might be a slow sale. This one might take a few weeks or a few months to sell. Put a few other some more Hard Rock Cafe pins. These are 2 Orlando pins for $19. Nothing yet. Here's a book we had picked up in that big mountain of books that we bought, and that was in episode 12. We highlighted the big stack of 300 books we bought. Putting one of them up for sale for $15. 15 views, 1 watcher. Let's see if that sells. Here's the Coca-Cola polar bear wallpaper border that I mentioned earlier. So 12 people looked at it, no watchers, no bids. We have a $35 buy it now. I'm expecting this will sell, but probably not right away. May take a few months, but it's okay. We'll leave it out there. Eventually it's going to sell. It's priced well below the others that are listed, so I'm pretty confident we'll sell. When I bought the jewelry, there was this cool Egypt coin. I think it's from 1937. And it's like a pendant. Excuse me, 12 views, 2 watchers, no bids yet, but hopefully we'll get. Oh, this is fantastic. We just got a bid on this. We have casino chips. I picked up a stack of casino chips. I think we discussed this in a previous episode. Picked it up for $1, put it out there. We have 1 bid at $23. So that's going to sell. Still has 4 days left. 2 more auctions here for Hard Rock Cafe pins. We have 4 taxis from Chicago and the YMCA pins from Washington, D.C. Got some views, but no bids on that. We have Hard Rock Cafe pins with drums. 3 of them, $21. No bids. We have Hard Rock Cafe Gay Pride pins. 3 that are limited edition, so starting at $30. No bids yet. Hard Rock Cafe pins from Tokyo, Yokohama, and Fukio, whatever that is. 15 views, 1 watcher, no bids yet. And then some Disney pins, which I had paid retail for when I went to Disney about 25 or so years ago. So it's sitting in the drawer, I'm not using them. See if we can get 25 bucks for it. So that's all we have open today. Ideally, I want to try to have about 20 or so auctions going at any time. Again, I do this part-time. It's not full-time. So as a side gig, to have about 20 auctions going for now is good. Down the road, I'll look to start increasing it. Okay, that's all we have for today. We're back next week with a new video. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks.